If I don't beat this in 2 hours, we are going to have to make another climb in Benton Brutal. So if I do beat this in 2 hours, however, I am free from climbing games forever. Let's go, 3, 2, 1, go. I already forget what to do in this. Oh, I f***ed up. I missed the speedrun strat. Playing Odyssey and the camera in Odyssey being so different is really got me all jacked up. No, 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 no. There's an actual win condition to this? Yes, I've beaten it. There's a star at the very top. No! That's gonna actually affect me. I don't want to fall all the way back down here, that's for sure. I think the key is just getting to Pokemon. I think as long as we get to Pokemon, like, we should be good. Because Pokemon seems to be, like, the only real hard checkpoint. There we go. What was that? Why is it so hot? It is ungodly hot in my room for this early in the morning. Yeah, the Benton Brutal stream will have to be next week, but we're not gonna have to do it because I'm going to win. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. You lived in Vegas? Ugh. We thought about moving to Vegas for just a little bit, and then we really took a good look at the heat, and we were like, oh no. We are not doing that. Your AC is broken and it's 100 degrees where you're at in California? Where are you at? You gotta be like inland. I'm in California and it's beautiful here right now. But I'm in a mountainous region of California, so I shouldn't really compare my situation. It's 40 degrees Celsius for you? I don't believe that you're in California. Holy, that was my fault. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Yesterday, right, we're having a garage sale in our neighborhood, and I'm out slinging old computer gear. I sold my Valve Index for a ridiculously cheap price. I was slinging stuff. Razer keyboards for like $5. Anyway, this person had moved in across the street from us, because it's a rental. This person moved in across the street from us. He was doing garage sale stuff, you know. I went over his place. I looked. He had a bunch of like TI-84 calculators, and we talked for a second. It kind of gives me a look, you know what I mean? And I don't really think anything of it, and I just go back minding my business, right? Later on, he comes over and checks out our spot, you know, see what junk we have to sell. And we're talking. He's like, "Oh, do you game?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then he goes, "Man, your voice sounds so familiar." And I'm like, and that's when I go, all right, where are we going? So I go, oh, do you like watch YouTube and stuff? He's like, yeah, I really love Mario Maker. And I was like, oh, who do you watch? Ryu Car? And then he goes, and Pooh Bear? And I was like, oh, you like Pooh Bear? And then I was like, well, I'm him. He's like, well, I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to just assume that you were him. I didn't want to say anything if you wanted to be anonymous. It was really cute. It was super adorable. They made me like FaceTime his kids and stuff. And I wasn't being a smart ass. He was being all sly about it. You know what I mean? It was nice. It was nice. You know what I mean? Because he probably was like, well, he might not want he might not want his neighbors to be like, you know what I mean? I can see why he would be nice about it, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like maybe he thought I wanted to remain a bit anonymous. But it was just funny the way he like said it. I was like, of course you watch Ryu first. I mean, I barely ever get recognized out in the world. It happens like, I don't know. Like, I guess like once, like if I go out for a few hours, like if we go out for a night, like on a date night or something, it'll happen like once. It's not bad. And I mean, the only time it'll happen more than that is like GDQs or PAXs or things like that. You know what I mean? Where like your demo is just so entrenched. Stop switching. That was bullshit. Plus, I'm like short enough and kind of generic white guy enough where people will be like, is that him? And there's so many memes about me not having legs that they'll be like, I don't know, he's got legs. That could just be some other douchey Red Bull snowboarder. Do I wear hats off stream? Yeah, I wear hats off stream. Do I wear Red Bull hats off stream? Yeah, that's fine. The thing with Red Bull stuff, Chad, is it's so much nicer than everything else I own. So, like, yeah, I wear it. I wear it. That's like the really big thing. Like, if you want people to wear your branded gear, make the shirts really, like, make them the best shirts they'll have in their fucking closet. Like, spend an obnoxious amount on the shirts. Because here's my thing. If you make a shitty shirt, right, you make a lot, you give them away, but nobody wears them, what's the fucking point? Or if you make a shirt that's like, people feel it and they're like, fuck, this feels like a Gucci t-shirt, they're gonna fucking wear it all the time, and you'll get your return. You know, that's something that Red Bull's taught me. I think about marketing in such a different way after being with them for 5 years. I don't have any merch right now. We're actually working on getting a new merch thing. Our plan is have a few items that will be consistently there, and then have something every 2 months, like a special guy that we can do, like limited edition. Once it's gone forever. The thing with these games is it's like so much of the hard work is done the first time. It's like playing a Kaizo game, you know? You almost have to fucking do a speedrun after you beat him. Why do a body pillow? Definitely doing a bikini. Alright. The only thing this has is like the totally garbage slopes. That's what this game has. That's kind of shit. Is the slopes are just ass. Ooh, what's chat's favorite food? Definitely not evil potatoes. I definitely prefer my potatoes to be kind and nice. Evil rice? Oh wow, just going with the other evil starch. It's fucked up. Oh. It's better than an evil banana? I'll give you an evil banana. Dude, Mario 64 is a hard game, chat. Like, it's a very hard game. Controls like ass, the camera's butt, but it's also like beautiful, you know? It's also like a beautifully shit game. Am I making good progress? I feel like we're doing pretty good. Better than any PS1 game. That I kind of agree on. Well, I should shut the fuck up. Am I making good progress? I don't know why I did that. Fuck me. It's okay. This actually isn't that bad. We can deal with this. Shit. You want to know one of the biggest myths ever perpetuated by the media? Chat, is that lottery winners have worse lives after they win the lottery, or that most lottery winners go bankrupt. Neither one of those things are at all true. Most lottery winners do not go bankrupt. They do sometimes. Yeah, sometimes all sorts of people go bankrupt. Sometimes, of course. But the most of them, no. Most of them do not. It's like when people say all NBA players, like a ton of NBA players have gone bankrupt. Like they make NBA players take these incredible financial literacy classes now. It's like impossible for them to go bankrupt anymore. They basically like set NBA players up with like their own car wash immediately now in the NBA. Let's go. Let's go. We're on Rhino. Athletes go bankrupt? Maybe in the 90s. Not really anymore. The leagues figured out that it's a bad look for our athletes to go bankrupt. So now they make rookies take a lot of classes, they force them to put away a lot of their checks, and they teach them about good small businesses and investments. That is a thing of the past. That is a 1990s thing. That is not a thing anymore. That only happened in the 1990s because athletes really weren't making nearly as much money. I mean, I would say that the biggest failings of our public school is not teaching us about investing. One of my teachers, actually, and he did this on his own accord, really great teacher too. I had him two years, 2 different classes. But he handed out this sheet and he's like, you can put $3,000 into an IRA starting at 18. And if you do that for the first 9 years from 18 to 27, He's like, you'll have like $3 million when you're 65. You don't have to do anything else, right? And like, I took that to heart. I was like, okay, I'm going to do that. And I did it. Thank God I did it. I didn't know anything else. I didn't know what an IRA was. I didn't know anything else about how to do it. All I knew is I put $3,000 in it, put it in an S&P 500, bada bing, bada boom. And I haven't contributed to it in a long time, and it's just sitting there. Did y'all ever have to like do that thing where you had to take a baby home? In your home ec class, like not a real baby, like a baby doll that had like a key and it would cry and you had to like turn the key and it would fucking make shitty diapers and shit. Oh, I did. I had to be a fucking single dad for a week. I was so pissed off because I got in trouble because I was playing a baseball game and my baby was crying during the baseball game. And I tried to explain to my teacher, I was like, well, in theory, teacher, if I'm a grown man playing a baseball game, someone would be watching this kid for me, okay? Teacher? Shit. Oh, that's not bad. I think the thing is, I had a lot of great and amazing teachers, and I had some pretty shitty ones too. And I think that applies to just everyone. But I will say the three teachers that I consider that I had that were really great teachers made a huge impact on my life in lots of different ways. I had one in grade school, one in high school, and one in college that have massive impacts on my life. My one in grade school won Teacher of the Year that I had her in the state of Michigan. And god damn it, that lady fucking deserved it. Yeah. Teacher's the most underpaid profession ever. That is something I can agree with you on. But I think the vast majority of people are underpaid under capitalistic systems. Oh shit. Streamer's the most underpaid job. I wouldn't say I'm underpaid. I wouldn't say I'm fairly paid by Twitch. I don't think Twitch fairly pays me. But underpaid is, there's a couple ways to look at that, right? Underpaid in capitalistic senses, probably. Underpaid in the sense of my contribution to the world, definitely not. I feel like we're not talking about that enough because, you know, most people are just trying to survive. And none of us feel like anything good's actually gonna come out of it. Because we're so like, we'll just get, millionaires are just gonna screw us anyway with it, right? Like energy worries, like the worries of energy and the cost of energy, in theory, in the next 10 years, should be like next to nothing. No, are you kidding me? Oh my God, did I just fuck up? Oh my God, did I just lose? You don't think our biggest problems are tech constrained? Not even close? You don't think having unlimited energy would drastically change how the world works? Alrighty. Yeah, it's getting nerve-wracking. Ooh, that almost didn't work. I feel like I've played pretty good and I'm still playing so slow. No! Fuck. No. Twitch ads are getting aggressive. Are you kidding me? God. Bomberman, Bomberman throws bombs wherever he can. Bomberman 64 is a pretty good fucking game. Why have they never made another Bomberman like that? No! Breakfast nuggies is good. It is the end. All right, chat. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go.
Why don't I just quit? Why don't you just give up? Why don't you just give up? Happy, happy, happy.